So, a follow up from the video yesterday about the op return issue. It's interesting. The community seems pretty split. D++'s post here highlights a lot of the counter narrative. And so she states that in practice, this has already been unconstrained. See these people's bots or Portland HODL's slipstring. And so that seems to be the main pushback, is that it's already unconstrained, and so we're already dealing with it, and we're already dealing with the negative side effects from it, and so we might as well just loosen the limits. And some of those negative side effects are listed here. So it's better to store an op return because it's prunable, costs more. It makes the latency worse if you have a limit on it, and it has all these effects as well, negative effects. And so she's in favor of loosening the take on it. And I mean, these are valid concerns. I guess my main question is, how bad of a problem is this in practice right now? How abused is this limit, and how many times is it end run around, and how easy is it to end run around, and how familiar are normal people with in getting around this limitation? Because the filter's there. If it's not working at all, then I can see your point. But if it's working fairly well and only a few people are getting by, or highly skilled technical people are getting by, then I don't see your point here. Because sure, some people will get through the filter, but the layman's not going to be able to, and they're not going to be able to use it to post their pictures of frogs or whatever all over all over the blockchain. And sure, I know that the op return is prunable, but it's just not a good look. Like, why are we going to open up this new vector to shitcoin type scams if it's not even a huge issue? So I need to look into this further to see how bad of an issue is it currently, but I don't know. So she brings up some good points. If you want to see the other side of the debate, Matthew Crowder posted this response this morning that basically takes the complete other side to D++'s his argument. And Matthew Crowder's a funny guy. Like, I don't know, when you see him on podcasts, he seems like a friendly, timid kind of a guy, but then you watch videos like this and he just goes absolutely ballistic. I don't know, it's fairly entertaining. But hopefully we're all on the same side. We want Bitcoin to succeed, and these debates are healthy. I'm still just trying to wrap my head around it, but it's interesting. And the other thing I wanted to point you to was the latest episode of Rabbit Hole Recap covers this topic as well. And kind of surprising, they had on a guy, a former Taproot wizard, and he just kind of hand waves away a lot of the concerns, and Odell pushes back a little bit. So interesting discussion. I'm sure I may do a follow up video to this to see where everything lands. But I don't think this is going to make or break Bitcoin, but it's kind of an interesting experience going through kind of one of these middling debates. This I don't think was near as important or impactful as the block size war. I wasn't in Bitcoin then, but I'm getting a bit of a taste of it here, where the community gets somewhat fractured, and it's interesting. It really presses you to do more research and learn and try to get a deeper understanding of these topics. So that'll be it for today, and I don't really have a good sign off, but guess I'll say adios and sayonara.